My teacher loves me because I have a great voice. And she told me if I continue singing.
Nollywood actress Foluke Daramola Salako has said that she always have to submit to her husband to ensure peace in her home. Foluke Daramola is known as an activist and her husband is also an activist. We thought their combination might be a disaster for a marital union when it comes to disagreeing to agree on issues in the home. Goldmyne Entertainment asked the actress how she and her husband handled their issues being intellectuals.
When I got married, one of my godfathers, he said, listen, you are an activist, your husband's an activist. I'm sure you you have to be arguing. But guess what? At the initial stage, it was like that. I used to argue so much. I'm like, he can be a jerk, he won't listen. But later, I learned to understand that as a wife, you have to submit. Sometimes you might be right, but he still insists that you are wrong. You have to agree that you're wrong. Because as a woman, you shouldn't always want to have your way. Sometimes just let it be, let it go. I guess maybe in the 3 years that I've spent with him before my registry, that was one thing I had to learn. Learning to be a wife. You understand? Because there's a place of a wife and there's a place of a husband.
Foluke Daramola and her husband made their union official in a court wedding a couple of weeks ago. She told us how life has been for her afterwards.
Funny, nothing. Nothing in the sense that I've always been married to my friend. Maybe the documentation, you understand? Well, maybe now officially I can now say I'm Foluke Daramola Salako. You know, but the truth of the matter is it's nothing. Like Kayode has always been my friend. I've always been his friend. We're best of friends. We talk about any and everything. And then we see ourselves as lovers. Sometimes we see ourselves as teenagers that can just do anything. Sometimes we go out clubbing. And that had never stopped and it still goes on. You know, when we had our registry, we did our honeymoon, which is like we have once in a while. We just decide that we just need to unwind. I would just want to let loose and do that often as well. So as far as I'm concerned, it's really nothing. It's just the documentation bit.